Looking at my garden beds this morning. They're so beautiful. And some of my plants, sorry, loud truck passing through, that I rescued from the Lowe's clearance cart are coming back. That one looks kind of sad, but it actually looks better than it did. And this is I think this is my thyme, yes. And my celery, I have two of them. This one is doing much better than this one. This one struggles a little bit more, but he looks okay. My pretty Shasta daisy that is getting a second bloom on it. And this is chocolate mint. It smells so good. My butterfly plant. And this is peppermint. This smells good too. I can't wait to make tea. And my bougainvillea took a beating from the storm the other night, but seems okay. And this is my cilantro. Need to trim it probably, but it's nice and tall and healthy. And that's my Tam jalapeno. Look at my little baby jalapenos. You can see them down there. And this is my red beauty. These are going to be beautiful red bell peppers. And this is my poblano or ancho. Look, I got a couple of peppers in there. So excited. Some chives. My candy cane red snacking peppers here and in the back there. And this is my golden California Wonder yellow pepper. And another Tam jalapeno back there. I don't think I have any peppers on there. Maybe some little baby ones coming. Another barren red beauty with a little pepper nestled in there. And my other cilantro that right there. It doesn't get quite as much sun, so not quite as big. And then my tomato and tomatillo bed. Look at all those tomatillos. I have 3 plants here. That one is not doing quite as well. I don't know what's going on with it. All this road noise. And then that one has quite a bit of tomatillo on it. And then, like I said, I have 3 other varieties in the in-ground bed. And then these 2 peppers, tomatoes. These are my Roma. Got some little Roma babies. And then the rest of my tomatoes are San Marzano. You see, I'm just starting to get one there. You see my basil and my parsley. San Marzano. I don't think I have any tomatoes on this. Oh yeah, look, little tomatoes. Maybe this one. Oh, I just saw this. Little baby tomatoes there. And then this one. Right here. See if we have any. I don't see any tomatoes forming yet. Maybe there. And then this is my giant milkweed. Hopefully get some monarch caterpillars on there. And my flowers. And my rosemary. My rosemary actually got dug up by the dogs and took a little beating, but it's coming back. And then all of these are flowers. But this is, what is this? This is my Big Bertha green pepper. And this is my Mojito mint. And that is called a purple beauty pepper. And I think this is a Big Bertha. I don't see any peppers on it yet. And then that's another purple beauty back there. And flowers, flowers, flowers. This is lavender and my dill. And this is my sage that I sprayed to kill some caterpillars in the middle of the day, but I think it burned it. But it looks like it's gonna come back down here, so I'm sorry, little guy. And then this is my potato bed. This one didn't quite make it. We're just seeing what happens. Some of these guys are doing really well, but you can see they are reaching because they're under this tree, and so they only get, and then they're between my house. My house is over there. And so these potatoes don't quite get all the sunlight they would like. So they're kind of reaching for it. And this is my onion bed. You can see my onions. And I think the same with them. They were kind of reaching for the sun. And then we had our trees trimmed, and it seems to have helped a little bit. And then these are my collards. And these guys were really getting eaten by the hickory tussock moth caterpillar. Those are what you know as bagworms. They were in the trees above them. And so we had all those trees trimmed. And then I treated these with BT, which only kills caterpillars. And I was sad to do that because I don't want to take out caterpillars I don't have to, but they were really having a good time on these collard greens. And then this is my cucumber bed. I have a couple of different varieties in here. These have struggled a little bit with what I think is some sort of mildew. Not familiar enough to know what kind, but I treated them with neem oil, and they seem to be doing better. Plus, again, trimming the trees has helped them really get some of the sun they needed. But I have several different varieties in here. Plus I have this hot jalapeno. This is another hot jalapeno, I think. What is this? Oh, this is a serrano. In a serrano. And I think this might be my other, my hot jalapeno. You can tell this one is kind of small. I don't think it's quite getting the sunlight that it is at the other end when that sun comes into the backyard. But hopefully it'll catch up. And then this is my squash bed, and again with the mildew, but I think it's doing better. I have some spaghetti squash and zucchini. This one's growing a lot despite the mildew. And that one back there I think got dug up by the dogs, but it's making a comeback. We had some issues with the dogs when I first put in the garden. They thought it was their own personal salad bar. And this is my eggplant, and I have another one of these right here. Again, not quite as big. Squash. I have spaghetti and zucchini, and I'm getting little flowers there. You see the little flowers? So hopefully those will start blooming soon, and I'll start getting some fruit. And this is my bean and pea garden. These are bush beans. I have 2 of those, 3 of those. That little one, I came back and planted some more. This bed was really decimated by the dogs. And then my peas, and then spinach. This spinach isn't, this one Patch decided to taste. But my spinach, some of it, like look at this one. This one's doing so good. This is my okra, and it really likes hot weather. So it's not thriving yet, but I think it'll get there. Some more spinach, some more peas. These peas are really liking my trellis here. And this is the other okra that gets more sun, so it's doing better. And then another variety of beans. This is my latest sunflower I bought yesterday. That one is not looking so good. Kind of sad. That's that Mexican sunflower. And this is I don't know what kind this is. It just says sunflower. But we'll have to get that in the ground when I get back in town next week. And then finally, this is my melon bed. So I've got this watermelon that is stretching and growing. And that is a watermelon. My goal is to see if I can trellis my watermelons, and then when they start putting on fruit, create some slings to cradle them. And cantaloupe, a couple of different varieties of cantaloupe. This is a Kajari cantaloupe. And then this is the Aphrodite, the very typical kind that we're used to seeing. And then this is a sugar cube. And then one more watermelon back there. And then here are my blueberry plants. Kind of new additions. They haven't gotten a lot of sun. I got them planted, and then we had that pretty good storm come through. So I think they're just kind of adjusting. And then here are my little strawberry plants. And I kind of have to turn this because this south side obviously gets more sun. But I just kind of rotated. I turned it yesterday to even it out. And I know I saw a little strawberry flower on it. Like I think maybe right there. Little strawberry flowers. And look, I have like a little plant there that is like a little runner. It's running through, and it will grow roots and grow some more strawberries. And I hope all of these will do this, is just as they grow runners, they'll kind of plop down to some of the open space and give me more. But we'll see. New little baby right there. And then over here is the sunny side of my house. That direction is east and then south. And I'm really excited about the corn. I have 3 different varieties here. I lost one right after I planted it. I don't really know what happened. And this little guy in the storm the other night got kind of blown over where he just wanted to flop down. So I put this rock here just to kind of give him a boost, and it looks like he's doing pretty good again. So leave that till I come back in town. And then you can see all my garlic. That's all garlic, all there. And then over here on this side too. Garlic, garlic, garlic. This garlic doesn't do as well because it doesn't get as much sun. This was my first experiment. I didn't know what I was doing. Not that I do know. And then my little sweet potato plants. And again, I sprayed these with neem oil. And then I think it burnt the leaves. But it looks like they're going to be okay too. All my sweet potato plants, maybe, hopefully, they're going to be okay. And then these are the other varieties of tomatillos here. These are a purple tomatillo. So I'm really excited about how those look. So that's my garden, and I'm sure I will be adding to it as the summer goes on. But this is my first attempt, and I'm really excited to see what happens. Look, I have something coming up right there. I wonder what that is. I planted over here last year in the fall some sweet potatoes, so that might be a little volunteered. I didn't really get anything off of them, but we'll see. There you go.